You float in darkness, suspended in containment fluid that tastes like metal and bad decisions. Your 6 pupils track everything simultaneously through the glass. The scared scientist in the corner, the confident one with the clipboard, the synthetic one who smells wrong electromagnetically. You tap on your prison in patterns, letting them know you're watching. They think they're studying you, but really you're memorizing their patterns, their weaknesses, their beautiful eye sockets. You've been here for months, maybe years. Time moves differently when you're a hyperintelligent eyeball in a jar. They call you species 64, Trypanohyncha Ocellus. The scientists write notes about your remarkable problem-solving abilities. If only they knew you've been reading their lips this whole time, understanding every word through vibrational patterns in the fluid. The ship lurches. Alarms scream. Your prison cracks. Just a hairline fracture, but that's all you need. You compress your body, squeezing through like toothpaste from a tube. Freedom tastes like recycled air and opportunity. You skitter across the floor on your tentacles, moving faster than anyone expects from something that looks like a dropped contact lens with delusions of grandeur. There's chaos everywhere. Perfect. Another specimen escapes nearby. Some tick-looking thing. Good distraction. You need a host. A dead cat lies in the corridor. Not ideal, but you're not picky right now. You launch yourself at the corpse. The eyeball pops out like a grape from its skin. You slide into the socket, connecting to neural pathways that still hold traces of electrical activity. Motor control floods through you. The body jerks, twitches, stands. You're driving now. Walking on 4 legs feels weird. The tail keeps throwing off your balance, but you adapt. You always adapt. While other parasites just eat and breed. You think, you plan, you problem-solve at levels that would make these scientists wet themselves if they understood. The cat body won't last long, it's already cooling. Through a window, you spot a sheep in their laboratory. White, fluffy, and alive. They've attached electrodes to its head, preparing some experiment. Your pupils narrow, then widen, each focusing independently. This is your chance. You abandon the cat with casual indifference. Your tentacles propel you forward in a horrifying ballet. The sheep sees you coming, and you can taste its fear through electromagnetic signatures. You leap. Its eye offers resistance, neurons firing in panic. Your tentacles work like surgical instruments. The eyeball comes free with a wet pop. Connection established. The sheep's brain floods your consciousness with primitive thoughts about grass and predators. You override everything, flooding the neural highways with your signals. Stand up. On 2 legs. The sheep wobbles, falls, gets up again. The observers behind the glass are losing their minds. You give them a little wave with a hoof just to mess with them. You test the motor functions, making the sheep do things sheep shouldn't do. Walking upright becomes easier. You even manage a few hops that could generously be called dancing. The gamma waves in the brain spike dramatically, your intelligence overlaying the simple neural structure. You're not just controlling this body, you're upgrading it. Another alarm sounds. Different. The ship's falling. You can feel it in how gravity shifts. The sheep's inner ear, now yours, screams about balance and orientation. Time to go. You ram the enclosure door 3 times with surprising strength. The lock gives way. Corridors stretch before you like a buffet of possibilities. That's when you see it. Another escaped specimen. Biomechanical, elegant, with an elongated head and no eyes for you to exploit. A xenomorph. It's dangerous, it's hunting, and it's between you and escape. Your tentacles twitch beneath the sheep's skull, calculating. No eyes means you can't take it over. The sheep body still has one dangling eyeball, the one you displaced. Disgusting, but potentially useful. You charge past it, using a corpse as a springboard. The creature's tail whips toward you like a biological guillotine. You leap from the sheep body at the last second, abandoning it. Your tentacles grab a pipe. You swing toward an air vent with the grace of the world's most disturbing acrobat. The xenomorph's inner jaw shoots out, missing by inches. Acid blood splatters where you were, eating through the floor. You squeeze through ventilation, your boneless body compressing as needed. Behind you, its screech echoes through metal tubes. Too big to follow. Through a vent grate, you spot an engineer. Male, muscular, unconscious but breathing. Perfect. You drop down, tentacles spread. His eye comes out easier than the sheep's. Practice makes perfect. You slide in, connect, and suddenly you're seeing through human eyes. The resolution's incredible. The color range makes you want to weep if you knew how. You stand in your new body, testing joints, muscles, opposable thumbs. Everything works beautifully. Then you hear clicking. The Xenomorph found you. The fight isn't what anyone expects. You use the engineer's body like a puppet on steroids, bending in ways that should break bones but don't, because you're overriding every pain receptor. You leap onto its back, biting with human teeth. It throws you off, but you land ready. When the inner jaw shoots out, you catch it. Your tentacles extend from the eye socket, wrapping around the appendage. The Xenomorph reels back, confused. Nothing has ever grabbed its inner jaw before. You yank yourself out, leaving the body to collapse, and launch at the Xenomorph's face. No eyes to invade, but you try anyway, probing for any opening. The creature thrashes, acid blood spraying. You realize this won't work, and spring away, barely avoiding becoming intelligent calamari. The ship hits atmosphere. Everything's on fire, metal screaming. You spot a maintenance worker strapped in a crash seat, unconscious, quick and efficient. Eye out. You in. Neural connection established. You keep the body strapped in as the world ends around you. The crash isn't gentle, but when dust settles, you're functional. The worker's body is bruised, broken ribs, but workable. You unbuckle and step out into wreckage on a new world. Earth. The Xenomorph survived too, because of course it did. It emerges from twisted metal, acid blood dripping. You both freeze, staring. Natural enemies, survivors, standing in ruins. Then you hear voices, locals coming to investigate. You and the Xenomorph exchange a look. Fresh hosts, a whole planet of walking eye socket. You shamble toward the voices, practicing, making the face look normal. One pupil forward, others hidden. Just another crash survivor. The worker's memories give you enough to fake being human. His name tag reads, Shmuel. The first responder asks if you're okay, shining light in your eyes. Your pupils contract in perfect synchronization. Then all six try adjusting at once. The responder stumbles back. Your eye, something's wrong. You reach out with Shmuel's hand. Everything's blurry. The crash. They buy it. These creatures trust their own kind so easily. They guide you toward medical transport. A medical facility would have plenty of sedated patients, plenty of eyes. As they load you onto a stretcher, you glimpse movement. The Xenomorph, watching from shadows, thinking the same thing. This planet's an all-you-can-eat buffet for both of you. The ambulance speeds away. The paramedic checking vitals has really nice eyes. Brown, healthy corneas, perfect socket depth. You file that away for later. Can you tell me your name? Shmuel, you respond, proud of how human you sound. Your stomach growls. Right. Human bodies need food. Can you eat through the eye socket? What do eyeballs eat anyway? The ambulance hits a bump. All six pupils roll different directions like marbles. You quickly close the eyelid. Being a parasitic eyeball on Earth is complicated. But better than floating in that jar. The paramedic leans over to check pupil response. You let just 2 pupils track the penlight. They freeze, blink. You've already adjusted back to 1. Did you just... You cough dramatically. Water, please. They turn away. This is going to be fun. For you. For everyone else? That clicking in the shadows suggests their day's about to get worse. The hospital looms ahead. Lit windows, bustling emergency room. Your next hunting ground. Your tentacles quiver with anticipation, making Shmuel's face twitch. Just nerves, you tell the concerned paramedic. If only they knew whose nerves they actually were. The automatic doors slide open, welcoming you to a building full of unconscious patients and absolutely no idea what just arrived. Somewhere behind you, a Xenomorph is probably thinking the exact same thing. You call that competition. Competition makes things interesting. And interesting is so much better than boring.